Hello and welcome back, everyone. Hello and welcome back. How are you all doing today? We're jumping back into some Ale Abbey. It's been a bit since we've played this. It's been a bit. We've got a lot to do. Many things need to be done. We need to go and get our new... oh my good gracious, there's a lot we have to do on this. It's the only real one we're working on, right? No, we also have to finish getting a license to Haltertal. How close are we on... Ah, okay, so this is the last small village, it looks like. Just to go ahead and build that. We got a big city. Like the biggest one yet. Only a few places left for us here. Are there any others here that we need to finish, kind of focus on getting our reputation up with? So these 5 are all done. We have a lot still to do in Dunkelheim. We still have a decent amount to do here in Mersenheim. And we're pretty much done with Bockheim, but we still have a bit more. So there's still a lot for us to do. So this one is getting the license. How's it going, Balinar? How are you doing today? This one is getting the new style. And this one is nothing. Nice. So we just need to get some... Oh my goodness, that's right. Triples. We got triples and saisons that we can go ahead and dump in Dunkelheim. We should probably go and grab a whole bunch of saisons and just drop them in here for now. Do we have any saisons lying around? Oh my goodness, this thing is good old blinding bandits. Good. We don't drink that. That's only for bandits. Yeah, so we have people. We have we got a good old bitter beer. We've got our light ale. We've got our Hefe. Oh, geez. Is this thing... What's the detail on this thing? Is this thing infected? What's going on with this? No, it's just incredibly clean. Incredibly clear. Yeah, zero color. Okay. This is unripe. We're working on it. It's aging. It's aging. We're getting there. Zeldarian Amber is holding strong, and then we've got the Sassy Pepper Ale, which is still holding. We don't need any more there. That's right, we're lagering down here. We got the Pilsner going. We're lagering both of those currently. Perfect. All right, so we don't have a Saison at all. We're currently lagering those. Don't worry about it. Okay, we have a Saison berries that we're currently brewing, so we're working on that right now. The double, the Dirty Blonde we're making. Just let some time pass here for a bit. Just in time for IRL drinking. Is it almost 5 o'clock over there for you, Balinor? Oh wait, no, it is already 5 o'clock for you, isn't it? Your East Coast? Alright, so sell 1,000 or greater liters of lager. So we're working on that. So we'll be able to get that soon once these things are lagered. Only a couple hundred. I mean, we're not having problems with money. Money's no issues there. We need to create a recipe with 4 virtues in green range. We have to pick something that's going to work here. It is, though it is a Sunday, so yeah. Doesn't matter, yeah, it's a weekend. Doesn't matter as much. Fermentines drink 100 liters of this ale. It's a 50 quality or greater. Okay. So we need to find a recipe that we can do with a color of 5, a foam of 5, and at least 3 types of yeast. So color and foam have to be at 5 in green. So Abbey doesn't work, it's too high of a foam level. We could do an amber. An amber would work, right in the middle. We don't need a new amber though. But then again, this is a quest beer, which usually means they're not that good later. Because of all the stuff we put in, it ends up being really expensive. So let's go put some other yeasts in here. So we can put the is there anything we're going to get out of this? Ester bomb. Okay, so the lager yeast really doesn't give us anything. Actually, if anything, the lager yeast just lets us counteract stuff. That's kind of nice. Fix problems. Oh, good luck with the run. LU be lurking in and out. All right. You're tempted to get this game? It's a good game. I'm enjoying it a lot, Balinar. All right, we'll see you around. So yeah, we'll get the ester yeast and we'll get the strong yeast. And now we have the 3 yeasts that are required for the job. At least 3 types of yeast. Done. 3 yeasts. Now we just need to get everything into the green, and of that, color has to be 5, foam has to be 5. Let's focus on color. Well, foam, super easy. You can just add some sugar. That's good. And then... Actually, sugar hurts the foam. It's not the best. Use rye malt here. Can help push us up. No. Alright, hold on a second. Strong yeast is definitely something you want in here, though. So definitely want strong yeast. Were there any other yeasts, or do we only have the 3? We have the 4. Okay. The lager yeast, we can throw a lager yeast in here if you want to just bring it down. How much does that cost? 4 across the season. 4 across, it's the same. We should get an ester bomb now, so if we end up selling that, it's fine. Alright. Now we're at neutral. We just need to get things higher. So berries are good for color, so we can use one thing for berries, but then we're pretty much maxed out on flavor. So can't really do that. We'll do coffee instead. Sugar brings down color and taste and foam. The negative to foam is bad. Let's take a look at foam up real quick. Use wheat malt. Brings down color, but that's fine. Now we just need to get color and alcohol. Ideally without too much change to the flavor here. I guess we can put another thing of sugar in. No, one thing of sugar. There we go. Okay, so color and foam. Alright, so color needs 3 more. Foam needs 1 more. Berries would do it, but then we're out of virtue, so that's not going to work. The rye malt, again, the flavor is a problem. It's not a lot of... Yeah, pretty much everything that's color plus is flavor plus. Makes sense. We can use a coffee to get us halfway there. Flavor down is sugar, so I guess I can use sugar. We can use lager yeast. Hold on, we can use starch. Might go over on foam, though. We can use the lager yeast. We need 2, because we're at 0.9. So if we... Okay, hold on. So if we color up by 2, but then we use the lager yeast, right? Where was that? Lager yeast. Go down 2. Yeah, because otherwise it's in 7. Brings us back to our 6-9. This then, okay, perfect. So we've got our 5. Oh, but our foam is just barely not there. We need the tiniest, just the absolute smallest smidge of additional foam. And we need to bring down flavor again. Okay, there we go. It's very expensive. This is a very expensive beer, but this is just for the job. All 4 virtues are in the green. Check. Color is at least 5. Yep, because otherwise, if it went past 5, it would be bad. Foam is at least 5. Yep, right in the dead center. Good there. And at least 3 types of yeast. Well, we have 3 things of lager yeast, but lager, strong, and standard yeast, as well as ester yeast. We actually have 4 yeasts in here, so we're good to go on that. Perfect. Okay, so we have pretty much everything we need, and we just need to make sure we get 50 or better for our fermentines to drink. Okay, I think we're set. We're getting ourselves to making a dunkel. A dunkel recipe here. The person to make this is going to have to be the best among us, which, good old Daniel. Daniel is the best. He's so good at this. So there's a potential to get up to 74 with this one. All right. This one has what? It's got amber malts, pale. It's got coffees, sugar, wheat. Oh my goodness, it's very malty and very yeasty. We're gonna call this. It's what, an amber? I don't know what we want to call this one. Nothing's jumping to mind. Quick sip of tea. Man, it only takes us a day to make this? Oh, for the recipe development time. Okay, I was gonna say brewing this takes a day? It's crazy. Alright. We're gonna call this the Man, if we just had the taste at 5, it would be all 5s. There's no back button, sadly. Once you hit confirm there, you can't back up. I was gonna see if maybe we can knock that back down and make them all 5s. That'd be fun. Alright. This is the we'll just call it a red menace. A red. No, it's not really menacing anyway. It's very mild. We'll just call this the mild red. It's a mild amber. Close enough. We're only going to be brewing this just to get the job done, and then we're never brewing it again. It doesn't need a fancy name. It's a mild red. It's mostly in the middle. Satisfaction is up and upkeep is down, which is nice. I mean, we don't really need upkeep to be down right now, to be honest. We've done all of the research, right? Yeah, so research is currently maxed. We have no one working here, right? Good. There should be no one over here working. We need no one in the library. It is interesting that you get the library unlocked kind of around the time that you have most of the research already done, so it doesn't make a lot of sense. Mediocre red, that could have worked. Middle of the road. A blonde ale? We could do. We're gonna stay focused. We're gonna stay focused here. We have a competition. That's right. 63 days. Is this going to? Are we gonna be able to logger this thing in time? Holy moly, we're gonna cut it close. Okay, 30 days. 30 days. It'll be loggered in 30. We're fine. Sold some of the spent grain. Good. All right, the mild red is done. Dirty. Oh, actually, we had a dirty blonde we were making for just to stock up on. We're just going to go ahead and make this as is right now, straight out here. There's no reason for us to be like fancy about it. And we'll go ahead and get George on it. George, you're the best. We need 1,000 liters brewed. So 1,000 liters are larger. Oh, wait. But we also have to let them drink 100 liters. So we actually need 2 batches worth. We're going to do a secondary batch here. We'll have Ursula do this one. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Daniel do it. We're going to have a batch of 1,000 and a batch of 100. Hopefully the batch of 100 is of quality 50 or greater, because then we can just have us drink this, and we can just sell that, and this is done. And it is achieved. Yeah, this is very expensive. 50 to 62 to make. Oh my goodness, open up the pantry, the archives. Compared to the Zaldorian Amber, which is 19 to 33. Holy moly. How's it going, Solar? How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. We have got work to do. We need to finish some things. Oh yeah, we made the Saison. Where is that Saison? Is it not done yet? We're working on here. Alright, we are still working on the Saison berries. Okay, we should make a second batch. We need a second batch of Saison berries. Go ahead and brew that. We want to get these sold so we can start getting some more reputation in that town. We'll speed up some time. Ooh, our full fruit ale is nearly done here. It's nearly aged out, or nearly expired. No one's looking for fruit ale, right? We aren't working on this job right now, so that's not going to help us. So these are the only ones that'll take it. So it's just money and nothing else if we sell it here. We'll up the price a smidgen. We'll sell that out. We'll make another full fruit ale layer. Oh, what's this? The bishop has a task for you. A 5 accepted but not fulfilled. filled ale orders. So just, we need to bank a bunch of orders. Increases work speed. 30 days, that's pretty good. We're gonna reroll the task though. No monthly upkeep. Have at least 5 routines with the boost from meditating at the same time. We'll take that. We need to go and make the meditation room. So that actually makes sense. We should do that. Go ahead and we'll sell that there. All right, here we go. The Mild Red. 66. Pretty good. Finally inspired. And it's sensible. Perfect. It's a massive loss of money if we try and sell this thing. Holy. We need to sell it though. Can I... Oh, it's a loss. We're not making any money on this thing. Oh, jeez. Alright, we're just gonna sell it at a loss at Heffendorf. It's just what it is. Alright, at least 50, come on. Oh, it is not 50. Well, that's really unfortunate. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Yeah, we can't sell this for any income at all, so this is going to be another just loss. Actually, we can sell it for 0 to 1 liters sold per week. Here, we'll sell it with at a loss of 5 per. It's more acceptable. Still bad, though. We're going to need to make another batch of 100 here for us to drink ourselves. So let's go ahead and make a new brew. Do a mild red. Daniel is not doing it. Ursula, you're on deck. I believe in you. Get Ursula on that. Meanwhile, we need to make another one of those full fruits. So we'll do another full fruit ale. We'll get Daniel on it. We'll do the whole thing, and we'll store it. Let's store it on hand for later. All right, all those are up and out. 2,452 florins. Excellent. Oh, and it is changed to the blonde ale style. It's trending in the markets. Very nice. We've got a good blonde ale. 50 days. Keep an eye on this. Okay, 14 till. We're getting close. All right. Mild red 3. Come on. At least 50. There we go. 57. Now we're talking. Good job. Ursula crushed it. Twice blessing. Just get double the shelf life. Nice. We are going to cellar it, and we're going to drink it ourselves. Go. We're selling that, and we need to drink at least 100 ourselves. Quality 50 or better. So I'll let that go. We've got plenty of time here, and there's still plenty in here too. 800 liters. We only got 400 out there. So it's going to be a while before this one gets finished. So we can start pivoting over to doing this job. What was this one? Ah, Saison berries. Yes. We wanted to sell that here to get more reputation. We'll sell it at a slight markup. We just want to have it move through the market as fast as possible. We want to absolutely flood the market with more Saison berries. Do that. Do that. We want to get to the next milestone. Try and stay focused on this. We do need to get the meditation chamber kind of like sorted here. We've got a couple of people that can do it, but we might need a second one of these. Open meditation control panel. Meditation duration is short. We could increase the length of time. We're gonna medium. We might need another one of these. Comfort's still max. Fame is max. Okay, we're good. They want a farmhouse ale. We don't have a farmhouse lying around, so we're just gonna straight up reject it. All right. Cool as the cask. Achievement unlocked. Lager, completely 1 ale. Nice. We did the thing. Now monthly upkeep is just nothing for a bit. Cool. We can now go ahead and put this back down to short. No longer get your long meditations. It's over. 3 months of no upkeep. It doesn't really cost us much, so it's not really saving us that much in the long run, but that's fine. Great, so that's been fully lagered. Let's see here. The quality of this is a 92. My gods. And this is a 87. So this one is just strictly better. Not only that, It's thirst quenching, divinely inspired, which is a little bit more, and then it's okay. Barrel lagered. A properly lagered ale, clean and clear, and with a +10 bonus on sales and +40 on fair price. Okay. Does this one have better, like... No, okay. I wondered if it had better traits. It does not. So in that case, we will sell this to the competition. Off it goes. Send it to the competition. Hopefully we win this thing. Our duple cherry has been fully done as well. Nice. Uninspired ester bomb and properly aged. Only 100 liters. We don't really need to keep the duple. We don't want to sell to Dupelheim though, or to Bachheim here. Not yet, at least, because they still have very low demand and we're stuck. So we can hold off. We still have 269 days, so we can hold. We can hold. You want to say song? Actually, we can accept this. We'll negotiate a little bit. Let's get like a 15% raise on that. No? Okay. I was gonna say, otherwise you'd have a fresh one right here, but I guess not. This market now offers ale. Okay, perfect. The Dupelheim is now doing that, but we'll go ahead and we'll sell more saisons. We're gonna do it again. More saison berries, maple. Perfect. All right, and you two, more saison. Sell in the market. Flood them with beer. Let them drink their fill. 1,000 florins came in. Good. So these guys have plenty. We're going to get 2 more thousand. So they're going to have 3,000 liters on hand for them to slowly go through. Oh, they'll start buying fruit ales now. Nice. Currently have a higher impact on relation. Okay, perfect. So we'll do that. We haven't made a triple yet, but we should probably make one soon. I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to sell this fruit ale here. We're going to need another fruit ale. Full fruits. In store. Get that rolling. Alright, competition's in 21 days. Our stuff's been dropped off, so we're good to go there. This time we don't need that sitting in the lineup anymore. Our Oh Sweet Hefe is still aging. So much sugar in this thing. This thing is insane. Street bomb spiced. It's nice. Good. All right. So, we got another task. Dupelheim is now interested in ales that are brewed in the Bach style. All right. Brother Malthus has a task for you. They handled the triple, which we haven't actually made one yet. We need to do that. They handled the triple with surprising grace, your maltiness. But now it is time to see how well they hold their ground. Dunkelheim may love restraint, yes, but they also respect a challenge. Let us offer them something bold, malty, with a hint of goatish stubbornness, and the strength to fight off winter. A Bach. A proper strong Bach. Alright, so obtain the 2nd place or better in at least 5 competitions. Wow! So you actually had to, if you didn't do competitions at all, you're suddenly in trouble here. Look at that. Dang. Create a recipe of 5 taste, 5 strength, lagering required, and 3 or more ingredients not in the style. Brew 2,000 liters of the recipe of 45 or greater, and at least 2 special traits. Dang, this one's gonna take a little bit for us to get to. When do you think there'll be the roulette of choosing a new game? Soonish. I kind of want to finish these games that we're currently playing before we do. We're getting near the end of this one, it seems, as we only have these 4 locations left to open up, and we're working on this right now, or we're going to start working on this now. We're getting there. And then, War Tales, we're a little past halfway through the game now, I think. Make a triple. We don't have triples. We don't have a recipe for triples yet, I don't think. Okay, so this is now fully stopped off until we do this job, so we can actually just chuck that in the cellar for now. All right, we need to make, so we made the duple. That one is done. So the duple request is done. Now I just need to make the wit beer. do that. What is this? New ingredients are on sale. Bunch of cash. Nice, that's good. An ale Abbey. Or an Abbey ale. We're just gonna keep rejecting these. Again, we don't need them for the money right now. It's fine. You want us to brew an amber ale of any style of 52 or greater. I can't remember if our Zeldorian Amber is that good or not. I feel like it isn't. We'll accept this. I feel like the Zeldorian Amber is not that good. Yeah, it's not. Though we can have someone else try it here. No, it caps out at 45. So we're going to have to make a better one. We'll have to design a better one. So what is this? We need coffee and flavor 7. Coffee and flavor 7. I don't think we have anything near that. Yeah, we have no triples, that's what I thought. So we will need to make a triple. Flavor 6, flavor 6. Oof. The berry bitter ale is berries. This one doesn't have coffee either. It's gonna get really high up there, though. Alright, so we're gonna have to make a throwaway one for that. How are we doing here? Not that one, this one. We haven't sold all this yet. Vermintines are drinking through it. Yeah. 58. We haven't sold it, though. Didn't we tell them to sell it? I feel like we did. Like a massive loss, right? Alright, competition results, here we go. Alright, for our Bohemian Pilsner, entire guilds are dedicated to the trade of this amazing lager from Bohemia. Pale, crystal clear and crisp, a little bitter, with slight hints of butter. Let the voting begin. Here we go. Having the last drop, 127%. We've got this in the bag. The Fermentine touched this, and none's given. Oh, yeah, that's right. He only wants the ladies. Oh, we should have taken a risk and brewed a new ale for the competition. Oh, okay. That was our second round for it. Okay. Creativity, though. 9, 9, and 9. It should be enough. We should be able to win this. Right? We're in the top 3 minimum. Oh, my gods. Okay. Silver. We'll take it. Clean the reward. We got some fame, which isn't important. Pluses on recipes for a little bit, and prices and whatnot. Okay, fine. That's a bummer we didn't win that. We need to make a triple. We need to go and create a triple for sure. But I want to get these done. Okay, so let's go and let's look at the Vitterbier. So if we're going to make a Vitterbier, we need to do this with coffee in it and 7 flavor. Coffee, and then we need to make sure flavor's at least 7. We'll be good to go there. Is one of the judges always the proverbial East German Olympics judge that'll hate whatever you do no matter what? It feels like it. I don't think so, but it definitely feels like it at times. Okay, so we need to up alcohol. Well, we really can't touch color at all. Look at that. All right, so we can put some strong yeast in. It's got coffee. It needs at least 7 flavor. It doesn't have to be good. It just has to be good enough. We can put some hops in. There we go. 7 flavor, which puts it out of the preferred realm. Color and alcohol are fine, as well as foam. So it only has 1 virtue that's outside of green zone. That's fine. So it's a very hoppy Vitterbier. Vitbeer. All right, Vitbeer. Let's go and do this one, I guess. We'll have Daniel do it. Daniel's faster. Minus 2.9 days. Have you do it. 6.6 days to do this recipe. Jeez. This is our beer with hops. Perfect. And it needs to be of quality 35 or better. So that should be fine. So that'll be okay. We'll get that done. And get a +3 on the recipe here, so it should be fine. Should be okay. While that's going on, we need to make another recipe, sadly. We don't have the space for it, so we need to build another desk in here if we wanted to do that, but it lowers the overall quality of this zone. We can just copy-paste and make another library. I mean, technically, we don't need the laboratorium anymore. We could replace this with a secondary library for us to do more recipes. If we chose. We'll probably just hold off and wait. In the meantime, is there anything else? We're gonna need a new Sassy Pepper Ale soon. Is there anyone else here that's not currently capped with a thing we need to do to up their quality, up their happiness with us? No, that's it. Alright, so we don't need to brew anything right now. How's the sales on this? Because this should be done soon, no? Of lagered... Oh, no, that's right. We didn't sell lagered ales. We need to just sell this thing. 1,000 or greater of lagered ales. 14 drinks. 100 liters of this ale. So we just need to sell this. Only one place to do it. It's actually good earnings here. It's going to take a couple of weeks for us to get it done regardless. So we'll go ahead and sell it. We need to make some more of those. So let's get a couple more going because it does take a while to lager. Lagering takes quite some time. Researched. Was it? Is that our only one? Yeah, it is the berry. Okay. Marcus, go in store. We don't need to log or anything else, right? Oh my goodness, come on. Lagering is required for the recipe. Okay. Well, we have a third barrel, so we can do 2 of these real quick. Maybe we'll do it. Then store it so we can get those going, because lagering again takes quite some time. That moved. Meanwhile, are there any of these in here that are aging out? Oh yeah, our light breeze. We need a replacement light breeze. We can store. We will sell this out. Wow, even if we put it as high as possible, it actually has a pretty good sell rate. It's fine by me. We'll just get some cash. What is this? What is going on? The color from outer space. It's green. Your maltiness. There's an incident that needs stay between us, as the PPC remains unaware. A strikingly colored rock fell from the sky and landed in the monastery's compound. In some weird way, it sucks the joy out of our fermentines. Oh no. Some even uttered a strange word in their sleep. Thulu. But their brews have turned mesmerizing. We could keep it, sacrificing some of the brewer's sanity for the benefit of our ales. Or we could break it, or we can break its spell, piece by fancy piece, and sell it off to the monastery visitors. What do you say? Use the decoration. If you do, all brews gain the mesmerizing trait until the end of the event. Sleep restores 0 happiness until the end of the event. Okay. Or sell it. We earn about 1,000 every 7 days until the end of the event. 1 layman works the stall, and sleep restores double. We get less fame. We'll just use this decoration. I'm not too worried about it. Like, we're ecstatic right now. I mean, it's fine. We'll use this decoration. Well, there it is. Pretty. No one wants to sleep. Work harder so you don't have to hear the dreams. Hear the sounds in your dream. A fruit beer. We do have one. We can negotiate. I only want to do ones that we already have, like, lying around. I know we made another fruit. Well, fruit ale, there it is. Wrong color virtue. The color virtue is in the wrong range. I did not check that. That's on me. Okay, well. What color did you need? 4 to 5. 4 to 5 on a fruit. Do we have one that fulfills that request? I feel like no. Yeah, we only have the one. Yeah, it's a 6 color. All right, we're just not gonna do the. We're just not gonna do it. I don't want. We have too many other recipes we need to go and research right now. We don't have time for that. Alright, so we've now done the research that was needed for this. We've created... Oop. Yeah, we've created the recipe. We now need to brew 1,000 liters of it. So the newest one are beer with hops. We're going to just do this. We're going to do it live. We're not going to do it in the test kitchen. We're going to get George on this. We're going to do it immediately. Have at it. If you fail to hit the... actually, there's no marker required. We just have to get enough to sell. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. Oh, no, it's this guy. This guy. 35 or better. I'm confident it's going to be 35 or better. I'm not worried. It'll be fine. On amber. I think we do have a Zeldorian amber lying around. Man, they're so greedy. So we're waiting on the lagered stuff to be sold. Should be soon. We're working on making new lagered ones anyway. And then once this has been produced, we can go ahead and send this and we'll have access to a brand new town. Sleep satisfaction boon. Nothing. You get squat. Brew it up. Yeah, so 36 to 83 literally cannot be under the quality. It doesn't matter. Perfect. We're in great shape. We don't have to worry about it. Excellent. What I like to see. Looks like our hopper orange is given out soon here, so we should go ahead and do the same. So it doesn't have to sell fast, just sell some. So we'll just use this for money. And we'll brew another hopper orange. Brew in store. Let's have it do the cash. All right, these two are now lagering. Perfect. Another request for an amber. Ooh, again. This wedding, if you want it, you need to pay us a little more. Where is... There it is. Those are organic. Perfect. Turn that in. We have 20 liters left. We'll just sell the rest of it there. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And we'll make another... We have an amber fall. What? Why did it only show one? The amber fall we can make is within the 5 color. Why when I was looking this up, it didn't show that? What did I do wrong? I did something wrong. All right, we need to make an amber fall. I think even the mild red. Yeah, even the mild red works. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, it's a fruit. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll make this one and sell it. It's fine. But we need another amber anyway, so it works out perfectly. You got it. Or not. Never mind. Or not. Never mind. I should just straight... we don't really need to negotiate anymore, honestly. Probably can take him as is. We've got enough cash on hand. Interesting how this stuff doesn't disappear. You have to click on it. And right-clicking doesn't do anything. The Amberfall Ale. We'll just sell it here. It's worth a little bit more. And we'll go ahead and we'll brew a Zeldorian Amber this time. Store it. All right, we did the thing. Final quality of all brews for the next 15 days is up. Perfect. Nice. Easy peasy. Mesmerizing trait. Actually, I haven't looked at the mesmerizing trait to see what it does. Alright, so this thing we're going to send out, which is a perfect 69. Nice. Mesmerizing. Any color requirement is automatically satisfied. Oh! Regardless of its actual value. Well, we just need to make another fruit beer. Perfect timing. Alright, we send this on over. And we go ahead and we brew. We already have a Zeldorian Amber on the way. We just need a full fruit now. Because it's mesmerizing, we only need 150 liters. We'll make a whole batch. We'll sell the rest elsewhere. Nice. We got the color thing. Doesn't matter. We're good to go. So once this gets dropped off, we'll have this one done. Good. Go and store these. Good. Anything else about to give? Our dirty blonde is almost out. Let's go ahead and brew another dirty blonde. We just want to make sure we keep them on the shelf, you know? Always have some ready. We'll sell it as is. We don't have to negotiate the price. We should, with our blinding bandit here, we should probably go ahead and... Oh, something's infected. Our light breeze ale is infected. It's not good. Blinding bandit. And ale. There we go. Make another one of those. Our light breeze, we need to make a new one. That's a bummer. We'll just sell it as is. We need to make a new light breeze. Ideally one that's not infected this time. A Saison and a Bohemian. Yeah, we don't have this ready. Actually, what do we need it? 67 days from now. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, so we can get this one done. 67 days from now. We'll negotiate. Nice. And then a Saison that doesn't require anything special. So again, we can negotiate this. They don't want it. Fine. Yeah, so we can at least get that done. That's good. There it is. All right, completed. Congratulations, Your Maltiness. We did it. All right. Hallertau. They want the Vitbeers. Okay. A village lost in endless fields of hops, where even the chickens strut with a hint of aroma. The locals are as loud as the bells at Matins, and twice as stubborn, often arguing about the perfect degree of tang in a drink. Here, gossip travels faster than barrels, and every sip is a chance to discover whether curiosity is stronger than caution. Nice. All right, we've opened up a brand new place. This town is teeny tiny, but opulent. It is an opulent town. They have a lot of cash on hand. And they only want the Vitbeers, which we can go ahead and start just making in mass production here. We'll finish up our rounds here and we can do that. New competition. Yeah, we haven't figured out the new style yet, sadly. We can try and re-enroll in the Bohemian Pilsner again if we wanted. I think we should. Frost Warden Keg. What does this do? Never warms, never speaks, but always cold to your nonsense. Used once to chill a whole argument into a truce. This thing, arguing during the winter, is faster. Oh, that's cool. Right, so we're going to re-enroll in this. We're going to need a test kitchen round of our Pilsner. So Mabel did an amazing job last time, but we need someone new to do it. So we're going to get George on the case. Brew in store. We want to get it properly lagered, so we need to brew it and store it immediately. We might even actually sell one of these early to get another one down here. We could just make another cellar, honestly. Abbey, we're going to just reject that. Okay, we completely used up the red, or the mild, which gets us this one, and now we're just selling the lagering. So now we just have to wait until the lager has been sold enough of. Oh, we still need to make the new recipe. Oh, no. Did we do this? No, we haven't done that yet. We just did the other one. So this is our next goal. We need to start focusing on this. We also still need to make a triple anyway. We haven't actually produced a triple yet. I kind of want to focus on the competition. So we're going to focus on the competition first, and then we're going to pivot. Ingredients on sale, we could probably use some of these, right? 20% off on that. I don't really use much pumpkin. We can hold off. Our money situation's been neutral this whole time. We're okay for now. We can probably drop some of these. So let's go back to our archives really quick. Let's go to the Vitbeer. All right. So this one we can definitely drop. We don't need this anymore. We made it. We got the thing done. It's over. It's the worst quality one, and it costs the most to make, right? 36 to 44. 44. Wait, hold on a second. 34 to 52. 39 to 48. Wait, is this really the cheapest? It is the cheapest. Crazy. We care about this one, though, more because for each unit of orange peel and seed, it gets a +1 on the recipe thing, so it's better. It's a higher... Well, it's just for the recipe maxing. I don't really need it for anything else, do we? This one still is capped at 83, so it's not as good in the long run. It also is missing one of the virtues. Man, this thing could have been way better if it didn't have to be at 7. Huh. 24 days to make. Oh my god, it takes a long time to make these. Alright, well, we'll get rid of this one. We didn't want to keep it anyway. That one's done. 44 to 52. They're only off by 1 quality, and this one's more expensive to make. The Vithopper Orange. The Berry Bitter Beer is pretty darn good. It's a pretty good one, honestly. 66, 82, 80. Wow, no one actually capped this one at the 87, huh? This one we did have, Amelius did manage to get an 86 on here. Cap it out. All right, we're gonna drop the hopper and orange. We'll just go. We'll keep this one. Nice. Ambers will drop the mild red. The mild red. Oh, I mean, it's expensive when we don't really ever want to use it. It has really good quality though. This is what we're mostly doing, which is 19 to 33. 50 to 60. Okay. Nope, we're gonna drop the mild red. The mild red is that is not a keeper. I really only want to keep like 2-ish of each style if we can help it. Unless there's ones like the dirty blonde and the light breeze where it's just they're good enough as is. We don't need anything else. The double cherry ale. Ale house just had the vineyard manor. Very grape heavy. Full fruit. Oh yeah, we got. Well, this one is special. This one's specifically for bribing, which actually we should make some more of. We're out of. Make some more. The heavy berry is 39 to 54. Yeah, this is a lot cheaper. The coffee bison is definitely better in terms of Heffa. So its quality isn't nearly as high. What do we have brewed at? 63 is the best we have with the Heffa berry. This one, same. Neither of them actually got to their cap. Herbals, we only have the sassy pepper ale. It's the only sassy pepper ale. It's the only one we need. It's the one that we're using to keep us happy. We only have 1 light ale. We only got 1 pale coffee ale. Double sales during the first week of the market. It's fine. Old ale saison. We don't have a triple. We need to make a triple. Saison, we only have 1. Here, okay, yeah. So we need to make a triple at some point here, along with everything else. Did we make that fruit ale yet? Or are we still working on it? We're still working on it. Okay, we'll have that fruit ale in a minute. We'll have this one done shortly too. Actually, no, we're making this one here for the request. For you, we can turn it in. Color is wrong, but it doesn't matter. Perfect. Now we'll sell the rest. Nice. Nothing else is aging out yet. Good to go there. All right, what do you want? Age an ale with at least 8 strength. Malts cost less. Sure, we'll take it. We'll just accidentally run into that. We're not gonna like focus on it. It'll just eventually happen. Okay, so they're slowly drinking through it. They're only at 100 so far. Oh, wait a second. This dechecked. Okay, so it has to be within still used recipes. That's very awkward. So we need to reinstate this. Are we able to reinstate these somehow? I can rename it. How do I remake them? I was not supposed to remove this, apparently. We can't do that because while I had created one, once it's no longer in a recipe book, I guess it's not a thing anymore. Can we not bring him back? Man, we did a poor job on this. 36, 12, and 24. Ugh. I guess not. We might have to go and research it, but we should be able to do it off of an existing one if we go to the deleted recipes. We can't! Really? Wild red. Wait, now why is it that I'm very confused. Off an existing recipe. But I can't do this one. Mild red. Well, these are the ones that we just deleted. We can't see, we are not allowed to look at any of them in the deleted section. That's kind of obnoxious. Okay, so when it is deleted, it's still within a list for some reason. I don't know why it's still here if we can't... I always just assumed that because we could filter through and still see them, that meant we can still interact with them. I guess not. All right, so what do we need here? We need 2 pale... man. Let's see if I can try and remember this. Actually, you know what? It's super easy. Let me just do this. We'll just take a quick clip of it. There we go. Boom. They won't let me make it again? That's fine. I'll use other tools. It's fine. Let's see here. It was an amber. Here we go. We need a second pale. We needed an ester yeast. We needed 1, 2, 3 lagering yeast, 1 strong yeast, 2 malts, sugar. Is that coffee? I think that's coffee. Is that 3 coffee? It is 3 coffee. Dang, look at that. All right. Amber, 2 pales, standard estery, 3 lagers, a strong wheat malt. Yep, that's it. That's the same recipe. Done. We did it. A saison for a wedding. Nah, we're not gonna do that. We want to stay focused on these other jobs. All right. We were talking about trying to bring this back down to 6. Actually, can we do that? Oh, there's no way to just bring down flavor by 1. Darn. Okay. Fine. All right. We'll get go Daniel on it. The best of the bunch. And this time we'll actually go ahead with the... We'll just do this with the mediocre red you were mentioning before. Mediocre. Mediocre red. Done. Again, we're just gonna make it so it fills in this thing. We just need to, fill it in. Done. All right, there it is. And we'll never brew it. We'll just get rid of it later. Okay, so we learned something new today. It needs to be in your active recipes. Not you've made it once and you're done, but it needs to be in active recipes the whole time. We still need to sell more of the lager, and they're just not selling right now for some reason. Who do we sell the lager to? There's a mediocre red too. Could have sworn we sold more lager than that. Weird. I could have sworn we sold more than that. All right, I'm not sure why it only has the 100, because we drank 100 of the mediocre red, and we sold the red. I just okay. Well, this one's fully lagered here. For the competition, We're going to send this one 44 days out. We need to sell this. Not to the competition. This is just being sold as is. I want to sell 1,000. Wow, we can make this like super cheap and it's still great. So there's a potential of just 2 weeks for us to get this sold out. This is good. Go ahead and let's make another one of these. Maybe you can do it. Go in store. Get her on that. And then we'll go ahead and we'll do the same thing. We'll sell this at... Huh. Way less. That's fine. We'll sell that too. And just in case for the competition, how long does this take? 15 days to brew? Jeez. 11 days to brew, and I think it's like 60 to lager. So we'd be cutting it incredibly close. We'll have you try this as well. A shot at it. Abbey, reject, we're not doing them. Yeah, so now we should be able to sell the lagered, like we got 2,000 liters of lagered ale out in the market at bottom barrel prices. So it should be fine. And then on the Bach here, we just need to make a new recipe and sell a bunch of it. Should be fine. But we do want to make a triple though. Ingredients on sale. We've got ester yeast here. And our storage is staying nice and full. We keep getting more stuff in storage. Ester yeast is used in a few things, but our storage is just jam-packed. Let's take a look at a triple here real quick. If we go for a triple, drink benefits work speed if drunk. Drink get drunk faster and have a higher chance of passing out. Ooh, I'm not sure we're gonna go with that. Golden and strong and unparalleled explosion of flavor. Fruity, malty, just a tad bitter. All in moderation, except blue light. When in reality, this ale cloaks devilish amounts of spirit. Its foam is high, its alcohol is super high. Colors on the light side, flavors in the moderate high side. Doesn't say lagering. Mandatory ingredients is quite a bit here. Alright, for this triple, looks like we need to really push for flavor. Flavor's gonna be a big push here. Make this a very fruity one, actually. It'll get us all the way into color if we do 2. And it's enough flavor as well. But the alcohol content isn't even close to enough. So you can use some strong yeast to get there with some extra foam. Oh, that is darn close. Problem is we're now at 8.6. Actually, no, we can get... Oh, no, the alcohol's too high. We need a little more foam. Just a scooch of foam. A little too much color. We can use the starch, actually. There we go. Starch will do it. Great wines is very fruity, ester bomb. It's kind of it. We're not really focusing on its traits so much. This triple has some high probability here. We can get pretty high on this. There's nothing else we're going to be able to squeeze in here with this current setup, right? Oh, we can use yeast nutrition to get an extra 1. On the high end here. It makes it a lot more expensive. It's +6. Ugh. It's expensive for just 1 point. It's not worth it. It takes 3 months to age this. Jeez. It's good, though. I think that's probably good enough. We'll go with this. We'll also use... Oh, where's Daniel when you need him? He's brewing right now. Darn, okay. We can have Marcus do it. Marcus is still very skilled. Brings us up to a potential 93 on the high end. My gods, okay. Whoop. Ripple. The triple berry. I want something more than just calling it triple berry. What, the berry drunk? Triple berry drunk. You want to do trip L or triple? We should keep the alcohol name, right? Triple berry drunk. So that's just for us to have in our back pocket whenever we need to make a triple. We need a heffa of any quality. We can negotiate that, sure. A 10% and you still don't want it. Man, it says like very good chance. I feel like the rolls under the table are just bizarre. They don't seem quite right to me. You know? I almost have this done. Yeah, it's not quite gonna work. I don't think we're gonna get that done in time. We might have to just go and send the one we have. Nice. Barely in the alcohol range, but it's good enough. What do we have here? Ah, that's gonna be dropped off. Okay, so we do. Oh, this is done. We sold enough of the lagered ales. Perfect. We have the Dunkel, the Münchener Dunkel. +1 final quality on all brews for 30 days, extra fame, and increase ale aging rate. Which it's not dated, so I think that's just permanently all ale ages 20% faster. That's pretty awesome. Style info. Very local to the area, low on bitterness, but full of character. Dark with red tints, smooth lager mouthfeel, and flavors of toasted bread, caramel, and chocolate. That sounds amazing. Ooh, what is this? Roasted malt. Nice. So we've unlocked roasted malt now, which is minus alcohol, +3 color. Interesting. Okay. If brewed during an edict, it receives extra bonus quality. If brewed during a guild war, it removes some malice. Alright. I don't know if that's ever going to be a thing we care about, to be honest. We are also... Oh, just we discovered it. Now that we've discovered that, and we've unlocked it, who are we allowed to... Okay, we can now sell a ridiculous amount back to Mazerheim. Perfect. Oh, interesting. Look at how the spelling is. Look at that. So one of them actually uses the... Oh man, I don't remember what these things are called. But the other one spells it out phonetically. That's funny. Which, whenever I see this, I always think this means that they were... Because it's also over here as well. It makes me think that whoever was working on this, it was 2 separate people working on this. One person was doing all this stuff, and then the one guy doing the description was a different guy. That's always what I believe when that happens, because otherwise, it's like, why would you do that? Okay, so the München Dunkel is here. So yeah, we can now sell the Dunkel, the Saison, the Pilsner, and the Hefeweizen. Perfect. I think, my goodness, we can get 11 carts. We don't need that many carts. It's crazy. Fruit styles are in season right now, but they don't want them. So we'll probably just keep going on with the Saisons, since they don't require any aging. Get Mabel to go ahead and make us a batch. And we'll go and have George make us a batch. We're just gonna flood them with Saison here. Oh, we do need to make another Sassy Pepper Ale, actually. So you know what, let's hold off on that. Let's do a Sassy Pepper here. We'll get Marcus on you. Go ahead and make them store that. We're pretty much out, right? Or are we out? We are out. Yeah, it aged. It aged out. So we definitely need to go take care of that. A fruit ale of no particular quality or anything. We're just going to flat accept that. We'll make that one next. The competition is in 61 days. Yeah, I don't trust us getting this done in time. So we'll just wait for this one to finish lagering. And we'll send this one. 84 quality should be good to go. The color from outer space. 'Tis over. The tides recede. Same text as always. Actually, what we can do in our test kitchen here is we can make the triple berry drunk over here. We can get Daniel on it. Daniel, go ahead and make us a batch. See how it goes. Hopefully this comes out decent. Just a standard Hefeweizen, nothing special. Sure, we can take that. So we need to make a fruit and 2 Hefes. Actually, 3 Hefes. Well, 2. We can probably make it out of 2 batches. Alright, so we'll go store that. We now need to go make a Hefeweizen. We do need to make the Blinding Bandit brew too soon. We'll stick to the Coffee Weizen. If you brew that. Get that going. The full fruit ale, we already have one. I'm just going to fulfill that. And then I have to complete this task before the rest of it's of value, but we'll get rid of this because it's getting kind of down on shelf life here. We're gonna need to make another light breeze again. Making some good cash. We're holding us afloat. Ooh, how long until this? 5 days. Alright, well, you're gonna get an unaged one then. Sorry. It's just gonna be an unripe. It's unfortunate. Say some berries. Oh wait, they're supposed to be here is where I'm supposed to sell the saison. Abbey ales sell better here. Interesting, okay. Yeah, saisons were supposed to be sold there. I sold that to the wrong place. It's okay. Money is money. We'll still earn stuff out of it. Are we making the sassy pepper ale right now? We are. Coffee Weiss and a triple. Oh, we're not. All right, the triple berry drunk. 3, nice. Tantalizing, thirst quenching during summer. You mean right now? Nice. It is unripe though, so it could be aged. So we're gonna go and cellar that one. We'll age it out. So we will make a sassy pepper. Need that for our own drinking. We should probably not make another fruit, full fruit ale. Full batch. You want a fruit of nothing special, except. All right, that'll be the last one we accept for a bit. We need to get back onto task. Is this one here. The Bach beer. Let's go back to here, though. So here we need to start selling things. We can only sell the Vit beer here, so we need to go do that. Bachheim, we can start selling things. We should sell... Actually, we can sell the duple here that we got. You know, Abbey. Yeah, if we just make a bunch of with beer, we should be fine. Because we can sell it to both to Bachheim to finish out to the top reputation, and we can also sell it here. So we should make a big batch of those. Then over here we can still sell some more saison. Blonde, rejected. I don't even think we have a dirty blonde left. Think it... No, we do. Well, we could have. It's fine. Alright. The Coffee Weizen. Oh yeah, they don't take Hefes, but these guys take Hefes, so that's fine. So we'll go ahead and we'll sell it here. Sassy pepper ales getting dropped in. Oh, I already had one. Alright, that's fine. We got plenty of cellar space. We can just drink out of both of these. It's not a big deal. It's fine. Alright, we got a new one. Do you get to, what, splat? Splat. Spalt, excuse me. We need a grape pilsner. And we need a eucalyptus dunkel. Okay. And who is it that capped that? That would be you. Okay, so nothing else to you for now. We can still keep going here. All right, so we just make a ridiculous amount of Vit beers. Okay. Of that, we'll go for the berry bitter. Berry bitter. Screw those up. Okay, so let's go finish the Bach first. So we need to make a recipe with 5 taste, 5 strength, and a lagering requirement. 3 or more ingredients out of style. No monk available to do respiration. Oh, okay, everyone's busy. Wait a second. Let's let everyone finish their jobs. We could always grab more monks, too. We'd need another hall for them to eat at if we go and do that. We'll just finish up this brew session here. The duples have been coming out at max. We don't really need anyone else to test this on duples. Farmhouse, more or less max. Mediocre red we can drop. Actually, can we drop that now? We can. We can drop a mediocre red. Thank goodness for that. Triple. We get another person on a triple here. Test. Make sure we have people with good skills. Alright, it is done. Send it into the competition. It's a good quality one. Rejected. Alright, so for the Bach. Unfortunately, we can't see exactly who's free to do this work. So actually, let's actually go ahead and wait until all this brewing's done. I set up another one. Let's wait till they're all done. Then we'll get on it. We should be patient. Patience is important. We shall be patient. Competition is soon. Our pantry is like forever full because we just get the random malt and whatnot and yeast savings. Root beer, nope. Herbal ales are in season in spring here. Right, we can go ahead and we can sell this. Because of the barrel-aged connoisseur trait of the settlement. Oh. This ale will receive a minus 60 penalty for sales and price. It hasn't spent a month in a barrel. Damn, okay. That's okay. We'll just sell it here for now. For us to go ahead and get a rep all the way to the top milestone here. It's fine. Achievement unlocked. Liquid gold. Brew an ale of quality 100 or more? No way. It's our 104. Oh my god, this is our best brew ever. Oh my god. Fantastic here, Maltinus. The Triple Berry Drunk 2 is a radiant example of its style with a quality of 104 out of 100. It's no doubt to be a crowd favorite. Oh my god, it's unripe, fruity, ester, tantalizing. Oh my goodness, it's astonishing. That's how it got an extra 10. That's how it got up and over. Because I was going to say, its maximum wasn't 100, so there's no way we were supposed to get that, so it got astonishing instead. Crazy. We're going to sell her that one for now. You can age it out. Crazy. Alright. Some extra cash coming in. Good, good. Alright, we'll finish up this, and then we'll go ahead and we'll get brewing on that Bach ale here. What did you need? An ale of 8 alcohol strength? Full age? Well, I mean, that's going to be this thing. Right, because this guy is 8. Yeah, 8. Okay, so we'll have that in a second. Alright. This last one here, again, they're not going to be happy about it, but that's okay. We can go and sell it over here. We'll actually sell it at a lower price. Okay. Done. Let's go ahead and let's get a new recipe going. New recipe. New style. New style? We need... We could do a Dunkel if we wanted. What is lagering requirements? We can just do a Pilsner, I guess. I mean Pilsner. Lagering 2 months. What qualities do we need? We need taste 5 is going to be in the yellow. Alcohol 5 is going to be in the green. Yeah, we can do that. It's not too bad. It's crazy to think it's just pale malt, lager yeast, and hops. Super basic. It's all it's needed for a really low quality one, but it still could be done. We need also... Lagering is required in 3 or more ingredients not in style. Well, that's going to be easy. We'll definitely be doing that. So flavor-wise... I love throwing berries and things because it's just a +2 in that and color. We'll put berries in. And then let's pivot to high alcohol. So put in some strong yeast. And let's go and get some big foam in here. So put some wheat flakes in here. Okay, now we're into all grains. And we have our 3 or more out of style. The flakes, the yeast, and berries. We need flavor at 5 and alcohol at 5. It's the only 2 things left. So we'll go back to alcohol. Put a strong yeast in. We go back to flavoring. We just do another thing of berries. Does that have to be strict on? Yeah, it does have to be strict on for alcohol. Okay. The berries push us over. Only -1. Okay, here we go. Rye malt. We can use rye malt instead of berries. Drop a berry, add a rye malt. Instead of 5.2, 5.6. Everything's in green except for the flavor, which is a little more overbearing than we want it to be. That's fine. There we go. I think that's fine. Perfect. And then of that, the quality doesn't actually matter, right? Oh no, it does have to be 45 or better, but that's fine. We're already on a good track here. We're just blindingly fast, man. Look at Daniel. Daniel's too good at this. Up to 82 potential on the high end. All right. Whoa. The Fruity Pebbles. Perfect. It's Fruity Pebbles, but different. And also not spelled right. Oof, jeez. Spelling stuff here. Good gracious. Fruity Pebbles. Perfect. And this thing gives us a nice... it's fruity... Oh, jeez. I don't even have the I in here. I'm typing too fast for my own good. It's got a little bit of characteristics that we're looking at there, but there's only 3 and all of them are below 20%. So the probability of us getting any of those is like ridiculously low. Like never gonna happen. Our Dirty Blonde is just about done, so let's go ahead and sell this for money. And make another Dirty Blonde. Store. We still have 3 months on that. It's fine. Wait. What do you want? You want a Saison and Vitabeer? I mean, we should be making a bunch of these. Do we actually... we're just going to reject these. We need the Heffa and we need the fruits. We don't have any Heffas available. We do have a fruit, though. We'll fulfill that request. And we can send the fruit ale down here. Try and get some more stuff. Don't sell it that low. We'll sell it for like $1 of earnings. I just want it to churn quickly. And then the Heffa. We don't have any Heffas that we've brewed recently, so we need to brew one. Ooh, actually, yeah. We do still need to do this. So we can do the coffee Heffa for this. But we also need to make the Blinding Bandit brew. We can go ahead and give that to that guy. Nope. Not doing that. And competition, come on. This time we got to do it. This time we've got it. We've got it in the bag this time. Come on. Here we go. Let brewing begin. Having the last drop. Perfect. Pretty good. Ale's too close to expiring to be good. Really? Okay. Appreciate the choice of creativity and ingredients. I was hoping on this guy who was going to save us, but I didn't realize. Okay, so she wants it to be like... But she's still giving it a 10. Then like okay, we got 28 instead of 27. Hopefully that 1 point is enough to put us into first place. Come on, we got second place last time. First place this time. God, tippity top. Tip, tip, tippity. Oh, that was it. That was the one we needed to tip the scales. She wasn't too happy with it being on the low end, but it's fine. East German judge strikes again. I don't know, she just is not happy with us, regardless of what we do. Goodness. All right, we got it at least. We got the Frost Warden keg, which is ours. Nice. The big thing being is that lagering is faster now during winter, which is very nice to have. Very nice to have indeed. What does this thing give? Some satisfaction and some beauty. Not anymore. We're going to sell that. And we're going to place... that bad boy down here. It doesn't have to be down here, but it feels like it should be, you know? Then we have the Berry Bohemian down here. We can go ahead and sell. We're not going to sell to you yet. How long do we have? We still have 3 months. If we can get that... if we can get that done in that time, it'll be fine. All right, recipe is completed. We now need to make a lot of it. A lot of it. Okay. Dunkelheim is not happy. We gave it so much saison. They're just sick of beer. They don't want a single drop more. They're done. they are all beered out for a while here. That is fine. And then over here is we need to get this. So that's for this quest. So we have to get done. And this one's that one. This one's done now. So unlocked a trophy. So we got a new trophy we can play with. And this one we still need to get a bunch of Vitterbeer here. But that Vitterbeer, the Vitbeer has to be aged. They want aged Vitbeer. At least 1 month. So we need to be like storing a bunch of it and then shipping it out. It's gonna be a bit before we do that. Meanwhile, you need us to brew the Fruity Pilbles, which we can brew blindly if we want to. Do a blind brew. It's plus 26 here, or if we do a test kitchen brew, it's plus 30. So it's only a plus 4 difference between the two, actually, between test kitchen and not. I'm kind of surprised. I thought it was a little bit bigger than that. We're not too tight on it, so we'll go ahead and we'll have you do it. We need 45 or better and 2,000 liters of the recipe. With at least 2 traits. Ooh, that's actually not good. Our trait probability was really low, remember? When we were putting this thing together. The trait probability on it was only like 15, 10, and 5. This might be kind of rough. I'm hoping we can get some other random ones. It was like 50 or 40% on some of these. Yeah, 46, 49, and 44. But yeah, 15, 10, and 5 on the base trait chances. So we're going to have to rely on special traits to get this done. Sales are halved, have halved impact on markets with decreased demand. Oh, interesting. And some of the shelf life is decreased to double the pace. Holy moly. Goes quick. All right, speed of time. Yeah, we're going to focus on this, get the Bock beer unlocked, and then we'll focus on this. In the meantime, we'll just make a bunch of Vitbeer and just chuck it into barrels, and then we'll sell them all to them in like a month or 2. And that'll solve our problem. A light ale for Patron Saint's Day? Oh, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, it's what? 270 liters is like nothing. We can do that. We don't have a Heffa lying around, do we? The Blind Bandit, actually, that gets stored. And the Coffee Weizen. Send it here. So the rest. That's done. And then the light ale. Do we have a light breeze lying around? I feel like it aged. Yeah, it aged out, so we'll need another light breeze. Light breeze ale. Do that bad boy up. And then it'll be these done. We don't have to do anymore. I thought we had one already. I was wrong. Right, we'll have a second person brew this as well then. So let's go ahead and just get another person to blind brew the Fruity Pilbles. Yeah, we'll have Mabel do it. Mabel is one of our best brewers. Look at the potential profit margin on this thing. It's crazy. 3,373 out of that. That's nuts. Yeah, we'll get that done. What do you want? Nope. Rejected. Get out of here. Alright, brewed up. Light breeze. Send it. And sell the rest. Done. Okay, nearly aged. Got 2 of our triple berry drunks on the way. You want us to do a saison? We're not doing those right now. Ingredients for sale. Yeah, our storage is like perpetually filled. We are doing a lot of berry stuff, so we're just going to completely fill out our storage with more berries, because I've been putting berries in a lot of stuff lately. So we are going to be blasting through that. All right, the Fruity Pebbles. How'd we do? 70, not bad. All right, that's half of the marker we needed. Divinely inspired. Wow, look at that. Okay, I guess actually unripe is always going to be 1 trait. So that's good. Divinely inspired, meditation ale, cutthroat, and thirst quenching. Huge. We can sell this without it being aged, but we should probably not do that. Go ahead and we'll tuck it down here to get lagered. Definitely lager that. We fully aged something. We got some fame, and all malts are less expensive for a bit. Perfect. And as soon as she finishes, we'll have that second one done, and we'll have the Bock beer ready for us to go ahead and do a little bit of research on when she wakes up. Wake up! Stop sleeping. Gracious. We've got 10. Actually, we can grab another 6 people now. I'm looking at it. Pretty Pibbles. 78. Very nice. It's got unripe, divinely inspired. Oh, we have a divinely inspired beer down there. Nice. Invitation ale or cutthroat. Perfect. We'll go ahead and sell it as well. And that's that. Done. All ingredients are down, but the fermentation time on all ales has been reduced by 30%, so we can just burn through even more brews. This is huge. That saves us probably like a day on a lot of our brews. All right, style details. Oh, it's just a what? Oh, it's lagerable, I see. The lager one in here. All right. A lager from a place north of here, quite famous, amazingly strong, very dark, and with a malty flavor so present you can hardly feel the hops. You can taste caramel and maybe a hint of dark fruit. 22 to 35 standard. When fully lagered, it wow, my goodness, it resets its shelf life. And the price in sales received was 20% additional bonus. When unripe, it receives an additional minus 20. Wow, this is amazing. Resetting the shelf life, because remember, there was that lady in the competition that was like, oh my goodness, this thing is almost expired. Disgusting, right? This would reset it. That's huge. Wow, that's very nice. Do we have a blinding bandit? Yeah, we do. There's a blinding bandit. Not sell. We need to gift some blinding bandit brew. It's not even all of it to get him to happy. Nice. We'll keep aging the rest. Doesn't really matter. We'll sell it if we have to, if he doesn't need it. But otherwise, the triple berry is done now. You're the only one that wants triples? All right, well, you're back open for sale now that we've finished the Bock beer recipe, so that's good. We're going to sell this for as much as we can. At a reasonable rate. That's fine. I don't want us holding on to that for too long. The double cherry here, same thing. We'll sell this out. We have the Zaldorian Amber is about done as well. We'll just rack up the cost. It'll take a long time to sell through, but we'll just earn more out of it, and that's fine by me. I know, we're hurting the market a bit, but it's okay. They can drink it when they really want it. Farmhouse ale? No, we're not going to do that. We're going to need to stay focused on our goals. Our goals are now these. We need to make ourselves a new Bohemian Pils with grapes in it. And we need to make a dunkel, which I don't think we've ever made a dunkel yet, with some eucalyptus in it. Let's get started on that. No one is brewing. We're fully free. All right, all of our guys are free to do some recipe production. All right, so first things first, let's go for the Pils. Bohemian Pilsner. All right. We need grape and taste 4, which is actually within range. We might actually be able to make a really good one here. The grapes in here. And now we just have to go to flavor 4. Everything else is just as close to perfect as we can get it to be. We'll come back to flavor last, since again, color does tend to affect it. Oh, we can put a roasted malt in here. Wow, crazy. Berries get those both to max. So actually, let's move over to alcohol then. Strong yeast gets us in. And then foam. We can use flakes. Use a malt. No, we need to get a little bit higher, a little bit faster. Malt's better than the flakes. Okay. It's just color. Berries are a bit much. Can we do a second thing of grapes? We can. 2 grapes. Nice. It's actually pretty good. This is a very, very grape-forward Bohemian Pilsner. Nice. Just color and alcohol we could do a couple more changes on, but I don't think we have to do anything else, right? Yeah. 45 quality and better, which, I mean, we're pretty much guaranteed to get at this point. Nice. All right, we'll get our go-to recipe maker, Daniel, on the job. To make our whiny pills. It's got a bunch of grapes in it, right? This Pilsner tastes like wine. Make our whiny pills. Get that recipe done. And then after that, we brew 1,000 liters of that and send that out. And we just need to make the eucalyptus dunkel. And with that, we'll have access to a brand new location. In the meantime, we should be making a ridiculous amount of wit beer. I've been saying that a bunch, but we haven't actually been doing it. All right, berry bitter beer. Amelis, get on it. Brew. Berry bitter beer. Mabel, get on it. Brew. Berry bitter beer. Marcus, brew. We're mass producing it. Let's go. This Pilsner tastes like Pilsner. Hey, so how are you doing? Thought of you considered doing what you tell yourself to do? Yeah, I've thought about that. And then I forgot. Oh, geez, what? Prohibitionism? Your maltiness, some local lords have forbidden the distribution of ale in their settlements for the time being. Oh my goodness, as much of a setback as this might be, it's a ruling we just cannot contest right now. We could disregard it, but not without consequence. I suggest we focus on those that are still seeking our ales instead. Oh man, watch it be all of these brews we just started are going to a place that is now like no more ale. Oh no, we're fine. Okay, it's okay. All right, we're fine, we're fine. Rest assured, the ale-deprived settlements will come running back thirstier than ever once all this is behind us. Hold fast. Cost for all ingredients during the event is active goes down. The sales quantity is affected more so. Okay, that makes sense. We get a bunch of fame, which doesn't really matter. We're still full fame. All right, we can do this. Yeah, because we're selling here. This is our target right now. These guys are no. Interesting. How's this? Oh, I see. It's a little symbol of pouring out beer. Just the triangle threw me off guard. It's okay. We're not actually focusing on any. Actually, we do want to. God dang it! I did want to keep selling here to Dunkelheim, but they need to get their demand back up. That's fine. We're focusing on these guys. They are the ones that we shall cover in beer. Oh my goodness! Is this event only a month long? Yeah, it's only 1 month. I'm not worried at all then. Got plenty of time. Recipe is done! Our whiny pills has been completed. Perfect. We now need to just brew a round of whiny pills and we're good to go. In the meantime, we also need to make our Münchner Dunkel. Let's go ahead and make our Dunkel here. Brewed during an edict, it receives bonuses. Oh, you don't say! The roasted malt. All right. It's very vintage. When it reaches the right state, it gains bonus. Ah, I see. So if we age it properly. Alright, so for this we need eucalyptus. We have not used eucalyptus in things in an age. It's been a long time. Unfortunately, this puts our flavor at like max. If we look at negative flavors, we really only have yeast, starch, and sugar that helps. Which is fine. We could use the yeast to get our strength up here. Get our strength up. I'll start focusing on foam. Some flakes. Our color is taking a huge hit here. And then color, we can use roasted malt to get us closer, but then it's too much alcohol. We'll drop a sugar. Yeah, roasted malt's too much. Man, that's actually a tough one. The color to flavor ratio is really rough. Start from scratch again. All right, so let's focus on the alcohol and the foam first then. So we'll go for... Yeah, instead of... Wow, we get a lot of flavor from the malt. Use the flakes to get us up into our foam zone. We can use strong yeast to get us into our alcohol zone. And now we just need color. There's not a single color option that doesn't affect flavor. So we just need to find something that has a good ratio on it. A 1 to 2, a 1 to 3. Roasted malt hurts alcohol content, which we can use sugar to offset. There we go. Woo! It took a little bit longer to figure out than I was expecting. All right, and now we just need to get eucalyptus in here. So we need to drop flavor one more time so the eucalyptus doesn't cause an imbalance here, because it does bump up flavor. We can find something else to knock flavor down that doesn't totally ruin things. It'd be great. This lagering yeast actually is exactly what we need. Ah, but it hurts our color. Actually, if we use coffee, then we use lager yeast to bring us back. It makes it really expensive to make this. So this is not something that we're going to sell regularly, but it does put us within the maximum range, because this does have to be a 50 plus. We do want to make sure that all of our virtues are within green as much as we possibly can. We'll go ahead and we'll do this one. We'll have Daniel on the case. This is going to be our Dunkel tree. Perfect. Get that bad boy done, and then we brew that and the Pilsner here, send them out, and we've got access to a new town. Perfect. Okay, we're going to need to go and sell out some stuff we have in the cellars here. How long do you have? You still have time. Getting tight on here. What is this? Keep all your fermentines sober. Roll task. Build a brewery? We're not building another one. That's crazy. We reject this. We're not doing that. That's crazy. Now we will sell this. I guess it's the one and only place we can. Oh, I don't want to, though, because we have that quest going on. 40 days? We might be able to get this job done in 40 days. We might be able to manage to get that done in time. All right, this bad boy here, that's right, they want it to be cellared, so we're going to cellar it. And we will go ahead and we will brew the whiny pills. Get Mabel on it. Mabel's on the case. Brew it up. Same here, put it in the cellar. Yeah, rebrew and put in cellar. So we're working on the whiny pills. And then this will finish, and we can go ahead and we can do the Dunkel tree next. We'll finish up about the same time as this guy. Nice. Go ahead and cellar it as well, because again, it has to be cellared for a month. New brew, Dunkel tree. We will get... Hey, George, you can get on this one. I believe in you. You got this. 50 or better, buddy. 50 or better. Let's go. Come on now. Twinkle tree. Yeah, 40 to 87. He should be fine. The zone should have enough bonus. Quality plus 17. Yeah, so minimum is a 57 if he rolls a 0 on his skill check. So that's good. We're fine. The dual style is trending in markets. Really now? Our triple berry drunk is fully aged. Who can we sell this to? No one at this time. None at this time. Frontier's drink, 100 liters of 57 or greater quality. We're going to have to reject that. We actually don't have anything we're drinking right now of that quality. 54, not 57. 54. 54, I think, is the max on it. I think that's stuck. All right. Our whiny pills, 74. Very nice. Unripe, divinely inspired, and it doesn't matter. We don't have to age it. We can just go and send it as is, even though it's unripe. It's good enough to get the job done. That's what matters. A dunkel. Summer ales. Ales with strength of low value, of the lowest value of their green, get a bonus. Ooh, what is this? The Oak Shrine of Ages. Dark ales of six darkness is better, gain a bonus quality after fully aging or lagering. Plus 6. Wow, that's a good one. We'd have to make a new Dunkel recipe, though. I don't think we're going to do the competition this round. I mean, we're not focused on anything else. Well, no, we're going to skip the competition this round. I think we're going to skip the competition this round. I want us to really focus on getting this job done. And once this one is done here, which just about is, we then can focus on just brewing and selling like crazy to get these guys capped out. Right? Because we can start selling here again. To try and get more of these zones, more of these cities unlocked. I think I want to focus on that more than competition for a quick moment. We'll come back. Pibbles is good to go. Ooh, this thing is nearly done. We can now sell this here, right? Nope, we got to finish this other quest. How many days? 16 days? How long till this is done? Come on, guys. That's being sent by delivery. It's not good enough. We just need to send this one by delivery before this thing ages out on the shelf life. Oh, we're getting real close. We're pushing it. Oh, we're pushing our luck. Come on. Get her done. Let's go. Come on. I guess in the meantime, we can go ahead and brew the same thing. And we can brew another... what was it that they wanted? Yeah, very bitter. Perfect. Able to brew another one and store it. Perfect. Right, done. How do we do? The Dunkel tree is an 89. Wow, okay. This actually might be good enough for the competition, honestly. When it's fully aged, it gets a +3? Wait, flavor is out of... wait, we're out of flavor profile? 4. Did I screw that up? I did. Oh, the Dunkel tree is wrong. Okay. On the bright side, while it is wrong, we can cellar this. No, we can't, because we don't have enough lager space. Well, we don't have what we need anyway, so we can go and sell this off any. We can get rid of that. We can empty out this barrel. It's gonna end up aging out otherwise. The Dunkel tree here, we can at least go ahead and we can cellar it. And we can use this for the competition. So we've got what we need for the Dunkel tree. Alcohol strength in the lowest range. I don't think that's how we did it. It would get a bonus if we did do that. Alcohol's at a 3. Actually, that might be. Hold on a second. Wow, it is barely at it. It's at the highest end of the lowest marker. Look at that. Dang. All right. So this is for the competition. We are all in on this competition. Enroll us. Get us in there. We should be able to crush this one with the Dunkel tree, which is a failure in its original objective. But in 60 days, we can go ahead and send that to the competition. It's good. Very good. Works out. But it means we need to make a new Dunkel. Gotta make a new Dunkel tree. New Dunkel here. Very unfortunate. Let's see here. So we can actually grab some more fermentines. I'm starting to feel a little like struggling a little bit on getting them in here. These are hired candidates. So maybe we can like bring in to try and train up. Fabius, we could bring in Fabius. Let's hire Fabius. Bring Fabius in. Get an extra person to help out, because at times we're running out because they're all over here meditating and the like. And so while they're doing that, we're struggling a little bit with keeping everything else going. And if we decide to go and make another brewery to further increase the rate at which we can build up stock of things, it's gonna get bad. All right, very bitter beer. That one's not been aged long enough. This one has. Perfect. We will sell it at a lower cost, and so we sell it faster. Very bitter beer. This one's definitely not done long enough. Dirty Blonde is about done, so we should go ahead and sell Dirty Blonde. Orange. Oh, you'll actually take this, the Vithopper Orange, which is our last one of these too, by the way. So we'll actually sell this for like max. It's the last one of those we've made. The Saison berries, we'll definitely sell this one here. We'll sell it at a little bit lower price. Do it faster. Blinding Bandit, we can still hold on to this. We'll go and sell them off in a bit here. Very bitter, perfect. We want to try and get this reputation up faster, so we really should be selling it lower. The Sassy Pepper Ale is just about done. Oh, geez, both of these are about aged. Really out. So we're just going to sell them as is. We'll make another round of Sassy. We gotta send everything out. Get it out. Send it. All right. Let's just go ahead and get the Sassy Pepper Ale in here for our guys to drink. There we go. Perfect. All right, we'll get that going. Excellent. What do you want? Bitter beer now. No. The Vit beers are only for improving relationship here. This is where we don't have enough carts to go and send everything, but it's fine. It's fine. Delivery loading. Don't worry about it. The biggest issue is we don't have enough laymen to actually keep up with the rate that we need to send them. That's our real problem. Make another one. We're going to completely flood their entire market with berry bitter beers. Another. Triple. Nope. We're not doing any of those. We're actually okay. Oh, geez. All right, we need to slow down a little bit. I've been making too much beer and not selling enough. We'll hold off for a minute. We put a lot of beer orders in. Now we have to wait for these to actually sell, just to go get our cash back. Slow it down a little. All right, our fruity pipples is done, which I don't want to sell until we finish this, which is fine because we still have like half a year on them. And the Dunkel tree here goes to the competition, so that's fine. New candidates. Just the one. Francis, we'll leave him. I don't want him. Did we get the spicy pepper ale finished yet? Yeah, we did. Perfect. Mark that for drinking. We really can't have more than one barrel right now. It takes us too long to get through 1,000 liters. We only have 13 people drinking it. It takes a long time. All right, we did it. A ghost. Nice. All right. Haldertau. Cradle of hops and hardy hearts. But even here, your maltiness, the monks whisper of a taste of the unexpected. Tart, salty, and as lively as the morning bells, a ghost awaits. A beer that dances on the tongue teases the palate and reminds all that even holiness can have a tang of mischief. Own at least 4 fully functioning breweries. Wow, at least 4. We only have 4. Create a recipe of 5 flavor or greater, 5 color or greater, 3 strength or less, and 3 foam or less. Okay, so we don't currently have a recipe that fills those requirements, and brew 3,000 liters of 50 or higher. Okay. That's our new goal. We need to get that done, and we need to get this done. So we need to get a new Dunkel, and we need to get a Ghost, and we need to get the competition set. We got a lot of stuff to do. We just don't have time to do these requests. Though it would be nice to get our florins up a little bit faster, a little bit higher. If you've been brewing too much ales, you have not enough laborers. It sounds like there's a simple solution to your problem. Yeah. Because we can't get more laymen. We're completely capped out on them. Completely capped out on our laymen. We need some more laymen. Alright, we're at 17 days until we can send that into the competition. A new recipe is required. And we need a new Dunkel. New Dunkel. And it needs to be 5 flavor with eucalyptus this time. Which actually, wait a second. Means that we could use an existing recipe known as the Dunkel tree. All we have to do is increase the flavor profile of by 1. Sugar adds to alcohol. So if we drop sugar, our flavor profile is now up to 5, and we're just off on alcohol. Which doesn't actually matter. The Dunkel plus plus. Yeah, we don't need it to be that much more alcoholic, right? Yeah, and actually if we put in strong yeast, it doesn't actually change anything because nothing was above a 0.5 or above. So yeah, we just drop sugar, add yeast, done. Yeah, done. Okay, cool. We will go ahead and get Daniel on the case. We're going to Dunkel down on this one. Whoop, down. The Dunkel down. We're going to Dunkel down on this one. And with this, we should have that solved. Oh my goodness, that's a massive cell. 3,000, perfect. What do you want? Have the fermentines drink 3 different types of ales. Reroll. Brew 1,000 liters of an ale with max... No, it's not happening. We're not doing that. It's crazy. It's not happening. Farm ale, nope. We finished aging the blinding bandit brew. There's still 280 left in here. That's good. Need to hold off on that. Tree. 10 days and we'll send that to the competition. Yeah, so we'll get this done to open up the market so we can start selling to that market, and then we'll start focusing on getting the ghosts. Get the ghosts online. All right, we're starting to get some money back here. We just need a little more money in pocket. Are we getting the bandits drunk in a way that makes them worse bandits? That's pretty much the goal. That's why it's the blinding bandit brew here. Blinding bandit brew. We're only on brew round 3 here, but it's a properly barrel aged. The whole goal of this is using the Heffa here, which when used to bribe bandits, it further slows down the decrease by 25%, which is big. It's also, as you can clearly see, a 0 flavor, 0 color, 0 foam, 100% alcohol beer. It's moonshine. This thing is just pure vodka. This thing is just absolute rubbing alcohol. Yeah, it's just pure rubbing alcohol at this point. Right, the Dunkel down is done. And for the Dunkel down, we just need to go ahead and make a batch of 1,000 liters of Dunkel down, which does have the eucalyptus in it, so we are good. And we'll send Mabel at the case because she is our best brewer. Meanwhile, I think you finished. The Dunkel Tree is finished. We can now go ahead and send this to competition. Perfect. Dunkel Tree's out of here. It's vodka. Yeah, exactly right. Rubbing alcohol has stuff in it, so you can't drink it. Oh, true. You're right. You're right. Yeah, so it's just pure ethanol. This is just a 100%. It's 200 proof beer. 200 proof beer. All right. Brewing the Dunkel down. Alright, so the competition is now prepped and ready. Make a double note. Double. Just want to get this Dunkel done. And then after that, we can then start focusing on a new one. Fully aged 4 ales plus 2 on recipes. Sure, we can take that task. Because we're going to be fully aging stuff eventually anyways. It's not a big deal. Our fruity pipples, we're going to hold on to for a bit. Don't want to sell them quite yet. These we can go and sell here once this is done. So actually, we're a ways out before we can sell it. 100 days on it. We'll see how it goes. Rejected. Alright, Mabel's almost done. Perfect. The Dunkel down. Batch 1. Quality 77. Nice. We send it in. There's no need for us to lager it. They don't even care if it's properly lagered. We just send it out. Alright, so that'll get there shortly. It's in delivery. Once that's done, we can change our focus. Yeah, our stores are just like, our pantry is always full of stuff. What is it full of? It's hops. Because, oh my good god, so we get a lot of random hops. We get a lot of Cascadus hops. That's becoming a bit of a problem. I don't know why I'm allowed to pick this up and move it. Oh, because you can trash some. Cool. Alright, I see. Now, we've got a lot of this still lying around. Okay. We are now onto triple style is flourishing in the market. I see. We're gonna hang on a minute here. Get this finished, and then we can go and start looking at making a new recipe. And get our ghosts. 5,000. What? We just got 5,000 florins there. We received the treat. Oh, it's because we sold it to him. Yeah, we got the money. Nice. Dunkel down 1 was delivered for the remaining 5,915 florins remaining. Massive. Congratulations, your Maltinus. We did it. All right, Spalt. Spalt is a poor, very large city 7 days away. And they only want Pilsners. Okay, cool. A village where vines sneak between the hop rows, and every tavern smells like a mix of mischief and fruit. The locals sip with flair, loudly announcing their opinions on what makes a drink exciting. As if the grapes themselves were listening. Oh, perfect. We've got the whiny. That's hysterical that the description for the town is talking about grapes, and we actually made the whiny pills is what we sent to them. That was the Pilsner we sent to them to open up the market. That's funny. As if the grapes themselves are listening, even the cats seem to pause and judge. Every sip here is an experiment, a tiny rebellion against boring brews. Nice. And with that, we've got more places to sell stuff at. These guys want ghosts. I see. Okay, so we're gonna have to go and start producing some ghosts here. Yeah, there's only 2 left for us to unlock now. Unlock the capital. You need to fill and unlock. Oh, okay. So the last one here is Tatnag. It's Tatnag. We have to unlock all 3. Yeah, we're almost there. I guess when we get this one then unlocks on its own. To unlock it, you have to fulfill the unlock orders for those villages. Okay, cool. So it looks like there's not a special one for this. Huh. All right. Well, this right here is an amazing spot for us to pause. We're going to go ahead and take a break. I'm going to go jump off, make some food for dinner, and then we'll circle back around to play Project Zomboid. Then I will take a break again, and we'll play more of this again after that. We're going to do a triple stream day, 3 streams. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a good morning, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.